Hello Libra, welcome back, and if you're new here, I love you already. Libra, this is going to be a reading for love and relationships for the month of August. And as usual, we're going to do it in three parts. First, we're going to have a look just at your state of mind, where you're coming from, where your head is, where your heart is. And then we're going to have a look through a path through August. And then finally, we're going to draw some cards right at the end from the universe as some further advice. So be sure to stay until then. Just quickly, if you want to support my channel and you like what you see, you can always buy me a coffee. Details are down below. Let's get into it. Libra, love and relationships for August. So Libra, your energy this month in relationships is the Magician. Wow, and this is a good space to be, because this is you having all the tools to move forward. So if there's someone in your life right now, or if there's someone you're looking at, if there's another person that you have your eye on, just know that the universe is telling you you have everything you need. Everything you need in terms of relationships. You're certainly feeling that way, let's put it that way. Your challenge this month is the Eight of Swords. And this is somewhat contradictory in a way, and that's why it's a challenge. Because even though you have the energy to do all of these things, you still think that sometimes whatever you try is wrong. So maybe that's been your experience, But the universe is saying that this month in August, just know that everything is right for you. You're not going to do things wrong, let's put it that way. Where you're coming from is the Knight of Wands. So this makes me think that you've been made some sort of offer. Like a message has come in and you're wondering what to do. And that's why you have this challenge of, am I going to do this right? But you have the Magician, so these messages are coming in. Perhaps there's some flirting. Perhaps you don't know whether it's flirting or not because it's a wand and it's not a cup. But certainly something's coming in. And it's actually making you, it has been making you kind of look to the past and maybe a little bit concerned how you're going to handle this thing in the future. Because in your heart space, I see you just afraid of pain. Okay, so I have two swords here. I've got the Eight of Swords and now I've got the Ten of Swords. So maybe you've been hurt in the past and you're just afraid of moving forward. And you're afraid you're going to make the wrong decisions. And in your headspace, you kind of, yeah, I think this message is confusing you, Your whole outlook is one of a little confusion at the moment. Where you're headed to, though, is the Six of Coins. And this is an awesome card in terms of being grateful for what you have. So I see things changing a little for you. I think your attitude towards whatever's coming in is going to change during August. So I see you being in a state of being able to give of yourself, which you have been afraid to do up until now. Like you've got a sense of generosity about you, generosity with yourself. Let's have a look at your path through August. So Libra, your insecurity this month, and again it's a sword. So I just get the feeling really that you've had some bad experiences in the past and you're afraid to move forward. And this insecurity is you're afraid of saying things that might come out wrong. Like you might want to, like you feel it's a sense of inexperience. Like you feel you're not experienced enough to approach this person. But let me just tell you that the Ace of Wands represents the other person in this scenario, and this is passion. So what I'm saying is that the environment around you, in other words, this person's vibes, if you like, is one of passion. So if you're getting messages in, just know that this person carries a lot of passion with them. And your advice, sir, and again, it's a sword, you know. So Libra, I definitely see a sense, I would pick up this sense of you're just afraid of being hurt. So your advice from the universe is just to look at it carefully, look at it calmly, look at it logically, and you'll know whether it's right. You'll know whether it's right for you. Make a good decision, you know. You have the wisdom to make this decision. This is what the universe is saying. You have the wisdom. You will be able to discern whether this has got potential to move forward. So use a bit of logic, use a bit of, you know, pros and cons, if you like. And you'll make a good decision. Because your potential outcome is the Page of Coins. And I see no cups here. And this is relationship reading. So this could start as a friendship. And let it develop as a friendship. Because good relationships come out of friendships. The point is, if you use your decisions wisely and if you approach it, so don't rush in. That's what I'm saying. So if you approach it logically and you take it step by step, that other person is gonna pick that up and know what pace they should be going with you. So if you're afraid of jumping into something, just know that if you approach it correctly and you be open about it, the other person will know what kind of pace you're talking about. Let's get a couple of cards from the universe. See what else the universe has got to say. So, number one, take time to look at yourself and focus on what you're afraid of. Because with all these swords, I just see a lot of fear of getting into a new relationship. So take time to try and figure out what this fear is. Was it a specific person? Was it a specific event that happened for you? And confront it and ask yourself, is that particular event something that should be holding you back? Are you denying yourself because of what some person did to you before? And is it fair to deny yourself happiness because of one event or one person in the past? And the universe is saying maybe now is the time to take a leap of faith. You know, take a risk. You don't get anything until you risk something. Stuff doesn't just come rushing into you willy-nilly. If you keep pushing it away because of fears that you have. So the universe is saying, perhaps it's time to take a risk. And the last card you have is the Ten of Coins, and this is like stability. Again, not a single cup in sight. Not a single cup. So my feeling is that August is going to be a month for you to reflect on why you're afraid going forward. Excuse me. Also to take a leap of faith. But I don't see a relationship starting up during August. But certainly those foundations are starting to be built. And it may come in the form of a friendship and a building trust scenario. Libra, I hope that makes sense. And if you like this video, please smash that like button and subscribe, because I'd love to see you again soon.